All right. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching me from across the world. My name is Julius. It is the 1st of Jan 2022. All right. All right. Happy to have you all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, it is a new year. Nothing special about this year unless you have something you are going to do into this year. All years shall remain the same because the new year has nothing new it has brought for you. But it's up to you. What are you bringing into the year? What are you changing? Your approach to what you are doing? If you still do the same things you did the previous year or the same way, you still have the same results, all right? And so your change to your approach, learning from the previous failures and mistakes that you did last year, right? Could be one of the important things that you need, ladies and gentlemen, to make this year a special year, right? To make this year a unique year so that it can have different results that differ from the previous results that you had. And that is very, very paramount, ladies and gentlemen all over the world. Okay? And I'm not in Masaka today. I'm in Kampala. And I traveled transnight. By 7 a.m. East Africa Standard Time, I was already here. I've had my first 7 meetings with some leaders already in the morning. Now I'm here. I'll leave Freedom City where I am 2 hours from now, and I'll be heading to another destination. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for making a decision to be part of this family. More specifically, for making a decision to be here this morning. Today, I believe if we start our Royalq opportunity in the right way, with the right approach, our results could be different this year. And before I take over, I want to thank the Almighty God for giving us yet another chance, right? I believe we have nothing special from the many that have not been able to make it from the previous year, or from the many that have not been able to make it into their previous encounters. I know some of you throughout last year, you may not have been able to hit it. You might have faced disappointments here and there. But this morning, since it is now 365 days that we have, today being counted because it's still with us, although some few hours have left, our approach to this year could give us different results. And I want to share with you the 5 key approaches that we believe we are going to be using to be able to ensure results to all people that will be able to join our team in 2022. First and foremost, today, we shall be starting off our 90 days. I want to eagerly inform you, those that are the go-getters in the house. This morning, I've sponsored my first one person. Happy to have you, my brother Omoba from Nigeria, but living in Uganda. He has been the first person to join me this morning. It was 6 a.m. East Africa Standard Time, which I think is around 5 a.m. South Africa Standard Time. Was the first person. So welcome, sir, to the first 90 days. I think was the first person to join the person. The second one is another person that I've just recruited in the next few minutes. And this guy is coming from Botswana. I've started working off again, but I want to share the new approach to ensure consistent results. One, the approach to change results. Okay, we have been here for the last 6 months, ladies and gentlemen. Before I talk about goal setting, I'm going to start with this, then I'll talk about goal setting at last. One, we are going to be talking so much about trading manually into 2022. We are going to be talking about coin selection and signals, where we are going to focus on one-shot scenarios, where we're encouraging our people to run one-shot trades and teach them how to do it. It's going to be one of our ways of approach to change results, especially most of the times the market doesn't go to our favor. So we are finding better ways to ensure that our people could make profits on a daily basis, despite the fact that we don't control the market. So the first approach to change results is trading manually, signals, and running one-shot coins for you to be able to enable everybody be able to do that too. We're also going to focus so much on the skills to maximize the networking part, especially for the people that have little capital. Because according to the statistics, 80% of the people that join our team all over the world are trading with less than $500. And since they're trading with $500, when they select the coins, they sit so much into the floating loss because they have few coins they are trading because of little capital. So we are trying to make sure that we are going to share different skills to ensure that people could be able to maximize the networking part so that they can raise their capital to be able to grow their businesses. And because now we have a plan, one of the challenging things that causes so many people to fear to share an opportunity is that they don't usually have a successful plan. When Julius gets started in my team, what next? So now with our one-shot strategy, even if someone starts with $100 in your team, you'll have a strategy that at the end of the day, they can go back home with $1, $2, $3, $5, $10, depending on the market of the one-shot strategy. So people will feel free to share the opportunity. So the strategy to run the one-shot trades for our people will also be able to involve in the signals, the manual settings, and the closing of the trades per day, bringing our new wave of our slogan into the trading scenario called daily trades, daily earnings. Now, for people with huge capital, we shall usually encourage them to synchronize their strategy, especially those that don't have time, because it is proven out of reasonable doubt that if someone syncs a strategy or goes in for a copy trader, they can still make profit as long as they have enough capital. All right. Now, that is the first part about the trading profits, because remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are entitled to 3 different ways of earning. The first way of earning is our trading profits, meaning, ladies and gentlemen, that if someone is trading, they're entitled to a certain capital, to a certain profit, depending on the market and their capital. But for this scenario, we are looking at over the 80% of the people that start with little capital, but they want. We are going to focus so much into the affiliate network, especially with the people that have little capital. I'm an evidence of a person who started with only $85 to start Royalq, and my upline topped up for me $15 to get started. And because of that, I was able to develop my business from the affiliate network by helping other people learn about crypto. And so we are looking for better ways to provide and emphasize the affiliate network. And this time around, we are going to focus so much on 4 formula. And we shall be looking at growing people's name lists every day, following up their people every day, having to-do list every day, because we believe that proper planning prevents poor performance. That's why we are here this morning to talk about how you can have a proper plan to prevent poor performance of your results at the end of the year. Right, okay. Our training programs are also going to be a little bit more emphasized this time around to ensure sustainability of results. And because we want to ensure sustainability of results, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be still doing the 2 main Zoom meetings. The first main Zoom meeting, especially in the morning, will focus so much, ladies and gentlemen, onto the trades, right? We are going to focus our morning scenarios onto the trades, teaching people about the trades, teaching people about a little bit about crypto and how they can be able to set the trades by themselves. Then 2, we are going to be talking about our evening Zoom that will focus so much on the networkers, the people that are into the house and want to learn the skills on how to maximize social media platforms like TikTok, like Instagram. We shall be talking about Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, how people could be able to run Facebook ads, those interested into that sector, and be able to build their teams. Now, every single day, we shall be also having our mega Zooms of presentations every single day to ensure that we have consistent performance of our people to ensure consistent results. And we believe if this is put in practice by everybody and duplicated all over the teams, we shall have results by everybody, and this would help our team grow, but more specifically, help so many people maximize profits every single day. All right. Now, having shared the work plan with you, ladies and gentlemen, I'll provide more details to leaders, specifically done with the uplines, the 3 uplines for the different teams. I had done that already with them some time ago. But I'll go specifically for all leaders during the leaders meetings that are going to be scheduled on a weekly basis, starting this week, ladies and gentlemen, to ensure consistency and results, especially in developing more tools all over the teams. But I want now to go into the simple topic for today. And the topic, ladies and gentlemen, is how can you have a proper plan to prevent poor performance? That's going to be my main takeaway for today. And I'm going to keep it very, very short. Right, today being the first day of the year, I don't want to run lengthy trainings because, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be having our networking Zoom call today in the evening. And then we shall have a presentation after the networking Zoom call that the times are going to be speculated to the leaders on the leaders groups and other platforms, especially the 90 days program, where we are going to be running crazy than ever before. All right. So I want to talk about how could you plan right, right? In the short term, it could be called goal setting, right? So many people all over the world, whenever the year starts, they usually sit down, ladies and gentlemen, and believe they can have the year written down, right? They believe they need to sit down, ladies and gentlemen, be able to write what they wish they would love to do in all the aspects of their life, right? It could be spiritual life. You don't need, when talk about a complete human being, we want to talk about a human being that is not only focusing on finances, because if a human being is focusing on only finances, is an incomplete human being. So as a team, we believe that we need to produce leaders that are complete human beings, because you need to cater about your health, meaning as you start the new year, ladies and gentlemen, you should have health goals. They are very, very important, because once your health is deteriorating, then your financial goals will not be important. Two, as a human being, you need to be healthy in the body, but also in the soul, meaning you need to have what you call spiritual goals for yourself. I don't direct you. It doesn't matter what you believe in, but you need spiritual goals as a human being, because you need to be a complete human being. Then, three, ladies and gentlemen, you need to have what I usually love so much, I myself, we call financial goals. So if you are healthy, you have set goals on how to be healthy, caring on how you keep your healthy. You have been able to look at how you'll maintain the relationship with your God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been able to look at that. You have also looked at how you want to move financially. Then we are speaking from the same zone this morning. And so, before you get too much excited about the new year, I want to remind you once again, the new year is bringing nothing new. It's going to remain the same year like 2021. But what is going to make this year an amazing year, ladies and gentlemen, is the ability and the potential for you to okay, so it is very, very important for you to have the goals, right? Because if you start the new year without goals, you have sat down and defined it very clearly. Now, I want to go very specific, right? I'll share my whiteboard. Ladies and gentlemen, your goals must be smart. Your goals must be smart, right? Perfect. If we want to start the new year, ladies and gentlemen, goals must be smart. You must have what we call smart goals. It is reckless living for you to say, I want 2022 to be a unique year in my life. It is recklessly speaking if you don't have goals, but more specifically, they must be smart goals. Julius, what do you mean? The goal must be specific. What do you mean by a goal being specific? What do you want? My friend Jim Rohn goes far and defines it into 5 pieces, but I will not go into, but I will just talk about it a little bit. What do you want? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? But I'm talking about something specific, right? Something specific. In the 90 days that we are going to be launching this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, into our evening Zoom, one of the biggest Zooms the world has ever seen that we are going to have today. If someone doesn't know what they want, they live recklessly all over this world. So you need to have something specific. When I talk about something specific, I want to also talk about, if it is specific, it should be measurable. I'll use my goals, for example. It should be measurable. If you talk about, Julius, this year I want to be financially free, that is just a statement. It is a statement, and that statement has no will of its manifestation if you don't know how much. How much? So let your goal be specific. I usually love a specific goal when my friend told me, Julius, I want to buy a car. You know, today I was looking at 2 major cars. One of them is a Range Rover. I was looking into my blocker today in the morning, and I'm receiving my photos the next few minutes. So Is your goal specific? Is your goal measurable? How much do you want to earn this year? Right. 2, is it achievable? You know, when I was young, we had funny goals, funny dreams, right? Someone may say, Julius, I want to own something. Someone just wakes up and talks about a very huge dream that is not achievable. Is your goal that you have written down? Is your goal when you speak into your heart, ladies and gentlemen, is it achievable? All right. Next, it should be realistic. Ladies and gentlemen, your goal should be realistic. Your goal should be, you should, I'm not saying you set very small goals, all right? No. I'm not saying you don't have long-term goals or or what you call mid-term goals or long-term goals, but you need to have goals that are realistic. When I say a goal is realistic, it means, as a gentleman, this goal can be achieved by you. Next, time bound. It is time you stop talking about, I want to be successful. It is time you stop talking about, I want to achieve this. It is time you say, on the 31st of March, 2022, I love my affirmation. You know, every morning I have an affirmation, right? And this affirmation, I think I'll come back on this topic. I love my affirmation. You know, whenever I wake up, I usually tell myself, thank you, God, for this morning. And whenever I thank God for the morning, I tell myself I'm handsome. So usually when people tell me, Julius, you look nice, I tell my friend, I know I'm handsome. And I usually tell myself money is flowing to me from known and unknown sources. I know I'm a millionaire. I know I'm an achiever. My affirmation every morning, I talk about things I want to be every day. Every day. And when someone tells me, Julius, you are smart, by the time you tell me, I already know. Because before I move away from my home, I look in my mirror and say, wow, hi, today I'm smart. Hi, today. Yeah. Today I'm a millionaire. I'm achieving my goals for today. I'm already positive about myself. And so as we start this new year, ladies and gentlemen, get your goals written down. Now, allow me to inform you that a goal written down is halfly achieved, right? Okay, I've already written my goals down, all right? This is my diary. I wrote these goals 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I wrote these goals down. 1 week, I had to spend much of my time interpreting, why do I need these goals, right? Some of them are personal goals. Others are team goals. And having written them, now the journey has started. Now, why is it important to know my destination? Because if I know my destination, ladies and gentlemen, I can work on my direction. The reason why I'm in Kampala today is not by mistake. It's because I'm now working on my plan, on my plan, on my plan, on my plan, on my plan to the destination. And the goal is simple, is to keep every day count. So are your goals written down, ladies and gentlemen? Are they specific? Are they smart? Are they specific? Are they measurable? In terms, maybe you say, this year I want to buy land. Maybe you want to own some assets. Maybe you want to raise your trading portfolio. By how much? By how much do you want to raise your trading portfolio? By how much do you want to look at the holding of coins? You want to hold certain coins. How much are you willing? Because if you Don't set goals. You'll be moved by excitement. Someone says, it is now Ethereum. So you get all your money now to Ethereum. Someone says it is Bitcoin to next month, then you get your money to Bitcoin. You're just moved by wind because why? You did not sit down and do what you call proper planning. Because if you don't have a proper plan, then you will fail, because proper planning will prevent poor performance. So if you want to perform at your high peak, you need to plan, right? Okay, now, if you, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been able to sit down and have your goals, all right? Now, goals written down are halfway achieved. Next is to sit down. What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice for your goals? Because the reason why they are goals is because you don't have them. You need them. Now, what are you willing to sacrifice? If you have been giving Royalq less time, like me, I was giving my business more or less time, especially towards the end of the year, because I was working on certain things. Now, I've increased my time. I've sacrificed my sleeping hours. I've increased my working hours. I'm not going to be working more hours. More hours, more hours. I don't know how many hours you're going to be working on your person. If you have been doing Royalq part-time, what are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to finish your work, giving 8 hours straight away to do your business? What are you willing to sacrifice? Because, ladies and gentlemen, nothing happens without a sacrifice. I want to assure you, nothing happens without a sacrifice. Sorry, just a minute. All right, sorry for that. What are you willing to sacrifice? Because, for example, I'll talk about myself, all right? I've raised my goal to over $100,000. My trading, that'll be my new trading capital, is what I'm going to work on. Okay. I've also written here something crazy. I want to stop driving this small car. I want to drive a bigger car than this. Yeah, because it is a little bit more uncomfortable, right? So I discovered if I drive a bigger car, it would be more comfortable. So I also, it's one of my goals. I've risen my trading capital. That's one of my goals, immediate goals. But also I will need to buy another car to help me do my business better. Okay, and I have some travels I need to work on. But what am I willing to sacrifice? It's very, very important. I need to sacrifice more time. More time. So I've cut off so many things. That's why when I called my brothers here in the car that we are going to Kampala, someone told me, Julius, it's too early. But I said, no, we are going, because I had sacrificed more time now. By 7 a.m., we're in Kampala from very, very far. So the reason is, what are you willing to sacrifice? Ladies and gentlemen, nothing happens without a sacrifice. I want to also give an example. When I started Royalq with only $85, I wrote 3 major goals I wanted to accomplish. 1, land. 2, house. 3, car. Period. So I said, land, house, car, this is too big. How much? I made a lump sum. I thought about. I looked at it. I got scared. I looked at it again. I got scared. I looked at it. I got scared. I said, but I can sacrifice time. I never slept for only 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 months, 120 days maximum. I was done. So, what are you willing to sacrifice? There were just few days I sacrificed in my first few months in the business, and the rest became history. So your sacrifice, you have a goal, it is smart, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time bound. You know when you need it. Now, what are you going to sacrifice for your goal to happen? Is it going to be time? Is it going to be money? Because you may say, okay, me to only money work for me. Are you going to sacrifice money? Are you going to sacrifice time? What are you willing to sacrifice for your goal, for your dream? 3, take full responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, no one is going to come and save you but yourself. No one is going to come at your redemption for your success than yourself. No one is going to come and save you but yourself. And if that sticks in your mind, you will stop what we call the blame game. You will not blame anybody for your success. You will take full charge of your success. You say, if it's going to happen, it's going to be up to me. If it's going to happen, it is going to be up to me. If it's going to happen, it's going to be up to me. If things are going to change, it's going to be up to me. Nobody else is going to come to your rescue. But also, ladies and gentlemen, as you set your goals, I want you to remember your why. For someone to develop a burning desire, I want to repeat. For someone to drive, okay, to get that zeal, for someone to get that zeal, the non-stop rejection, the non-stop putting in action, ladies and gentlemen, you need to have a why. Why are you doing this? I usually attach my why to my family. I become accountable to them. Where is your why? Because if you don't attach a why to your loved ones, along the way, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to appreciate and understand that along the way you get tired. Along the way you feel like giving up. Along the way you feel like pissed up. Along the way the disappointments put you down. But if your why is attached to your loved ones, even when people say no to you, you keep on going. Why? Because you are committed to something. You are committed to someone. You have a reason why you are doing this, because you're not doing it for yourself. When your heart gives up, when your spirit gives up, when your body gives up, ladies and gentlemen, the why will keep you going. So as you have written your goals down, what is your why? I want you to always find satisfaction in work well done. I want you to always find satisfaction in work well done. You know, one of the ingredients this year that's going to make you a unique performer, ladies and gentlemen, is to make every day count. Like today. That's why I want to end my Zoom very fast. I don't want to stay longer here. What is going to make today count? Before you start the journey of the year, you have the goals, you have the why, good to go. Let the why give you the burning desire. Because without the desire, not just a pure desire, but the burning desire, One of my mentors usually says, the day he got angry, because, ladies and gentlemen, you need to get angry of your current lifestyle that you hate. The question is, what do you hate? Is there something in your lifestyle, in your family, that you are tired and say, now enough is enough? I'm angry with poverty. I'm angry with poverty. Okay, if you are here and maybe you are not, you have already crossed the line of poverty, but you have people in your family that are 100% depending on you, you could give them this opportunity so that they can be able to help other family members. And that is very paramount. So, key points to go with, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Make sure you have SMART goals. Make sure you have a why. And let the why give you the burning desire. The burning desire to make your goals come true. Your burning desire to have the targets come true. Because when you have the goals, then the goals have targets. And I believe 2022 will be a very different year. As I close the morning session today, I want to expand about the 90 days program. I just want to give a simple but I will break it much more better, I think, onto the groups, because in the 90 days program, ladies and gentlemen, daily trades, daily earning, as I said, that will be the trading profits. The affiliate network will be some few questions and some few charts, all right? What we call a productivity score chart. We expect all the people that will be part of the 90 days to have what we call a productivity score chart, ladies and gentlemen, where you will be scoring yourself. Not for me. I may not even, I usually call it an accountability partner. But if you don't need an accountability partner or someone you find to be accountable for you, you need what to call a personal productivity score chart. Because for you to enjoy the affiliate network, you need to track your activities, right? Because when you don't track activities, you may not find yourself performing. So you need to track your activities. How many new people do you speak to about your business every day? That's why when I started today, right, I started my new list, right? My new list, new people, and I'm happy to have activated already. So because of that, it's up to you whether you can become organized and have a list. I'm growing my list slowly. And today I'll give it much more time so that I can have the people I'm speaking to every day about my business. It's just a matter of time. I want to show you this example. When I talk about you just need to share. Okay, let me see if I could have it very, very fast. Okay. For the car, I'll be right. Look at this gentleman. Good afternoon, sir. Like I said, I'm ready to engage in Royalq now. I've done my due diligence. You were explaining what is needed to activate my account. Now the question is, when did I tell him the business? I told him the business 6 months ago. When I'm sharing, I don't care about results. I care about activity. How many people am I telling my business today? As simple as that. So in the next networking Zoom call that will be scheduled, the time that is going to be given out, we shall be talking about how we can approach the people and have these people be exposed to our business on a daily basis. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we have not yet been able to get our one-shot signal today. Let me first confirm. Our signal today, but we believe very, very soon we shall have our signal. Please follow the instructions and enjoy the single trades. If you are interested in the cycle, we can also not prohibit you. You can still run your cycle plus the one-shot signal as trading. God bless you so much. I don't want to take much of your time today. That has been my sharing. I want to give you more time to go and pound about it, to go and reason, to go, if you haven't yet, to have smart goals, having a why and a burning desire, so that we can sit in the same boat and be able to fly together with Royalq. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We usually encourage you to invest, learn, earn, and fly with Royalq. And in 2022, life is going to be very, very different. God bless you. Unless someone has a question, one or two, and then we could be calling it a day this morning. With that, ladies and gentlemen, if no questions, the time zone for the evening Zoom call, especially every single day for just 90 days, for the people that are interested in the affiliate network, will be announced very, very soon during the day. I want to thank you, but more specifically for the presentation. We meet again today at 8 p.m. South Africa Standard Time, 9 p.m. East Africa Standard Time. God bless you, and I wish you an amazing 2022. And thank you so much, Leader Peter. And if you have done your best to have your goals set, I want to remind you that your dream was given to you and nobody else. Please don't listen to the naysayers. Their dreams, they are not theirs. The dream is yours. Don't allow anybody speak into your spirit that you don't need your dream. The dream is yours. The dream is yours. Don't allow anybody make any noise. Let us go, and 2022 shall fill us. It's already 90 days. Those who are already in the system, it's all about getting more people have Binance, getting more people have Coinbase, getting more
So
people have Bobby, and then give them the Royalq robot. And then give them the robot. God bless you for today, and I wish you a perfect day. God bless you, and bye, everybody.